Hi folks, and welcome to our vlog on the Staffordshire Worcester Canal. This was another one of James Brindley's projects, which is 46 mile long and had 43 locks on it. Your boat dimensions would be 70 foot long, 7 foot wide, 3 foot 3 inches draft and a 6 foot headroom. It runs from Stourport to Great Haywood where it meets the Trent Mersey. In today's money it would have cost in excess of £40 million to complete. It carried coal and steel from the Black Country, which got its name from the smoke from the many foundries and coal seams. It also carried a lot of stuff down from the potteries, which would have come down onto the River Severn, then out down to the Bristol docks. So come and join us as we look over the full length of the Staffordshire Worcester Canal from Stourport to Great Haywood. You can just see the tiller, the rudder moving just underneath the button. You know, there's a tip here. If your button's short, watch that they'll get stuck right in the middle of them gates there. Yeah, so if you can, leave your tiller to the side and you've got no worry about that then. And you see the water flooding in the front gates. Just open the gate paddle. On the locks you've got 3 paddles normally, 2 ground paddles and a gate paddle. Sometimes it can be no gate paddle, sometimes it can only be 1 ground paddle. Most of the time 2 ground paddles and 1 gate paddle. Here we've got some gongoozlers just giving us a watch as we come up the lock there. And there's a happy lock keeper, just giving Jew and hand sort the paddles out, which is very nice of him. Blossoms tea rooms, quite nice if you want to stop off and have a nice cup of tea. There we are, back onto the one-way system around Stourport. One of the signs there. Some more gongoozlers. Started doing a bit of videoing like me. Something wrong with us. whether you can see, I've left the fenders down there, look. And again down this side. Not that that's a good idea, but certainly does protect the paintwork some. You have got to be careful that the lock isn't too narrow and that you can get hung up in the lock. Obviously we've been up and down this stretch a few times, so we do know that the width's okay. Just on the right hand side here as you come out the tunnel, you can see we've got the Black Star pub, and the moorings are underneath this, but where they sit outside the pub, they're a little bit higher, and if they get a bit rowdy on a night, you never know what might happen. So when we come down, we generally stop before we get to the Black Star pub, or a little bit lower down by the lock, like I said earlier on, just depending basically just how long we're going to stay. If you just look on the right hand side here now, where you've got the ACO. I much prefer to moor on this than on the rings down the bottom, if I'll be truthful. The rings, obviously, they don't fit our 59-foot boat very well at all. And at least on the ACO, you can set your mooring ropes exactly where you like. As you can see, we're just coming up to some more boats on the left-hand side here. Obviously, they look like some boats that are moored from the people that own the properties. So they probably only go out in the boats, a few times a year. Even that being the case, we should slow down past these boats. So what we do is generally about 40, 50 yards before we get to the boats, we knock it into tick over, and by the time we get to the boats, then we're just at a crawling pace. Saves any of the pins being pulled out or stuff knocked about on the boat. as you can see, this is just like a really nice spot when going through now, and it's nice to see that the towpaths have all been, renovated so that they ain't muddy and stuff like that. And you tend to find this as you get a little bit closer to the towns and stuff like that. Okay then, guys, you've seen our first part of the cruise, and that was up the Staffordshire Worcester. We come out of Stourport Basin, and we've chugged along up to Upper Mitton Bridge. So we'll leave it there, and then we'll carry on our little cruise up the Staffordshire Worcester till we get up to Great Haywood, and then. So you can just follow us along and see where we go from there. What do you think of Stourport? Have you ever seen a couple of clowns on the camera before? Eh?
I'm sorry, I got the giggles today.
I ain't cutting it, you know, so...
Okay,
Seriously.
Stourport was very, very nice. We went to the Windlass for our dinner, if I can stop laughing. We went to the Windlass and we had a lovely dinner, didn't we?
Yeah, and we're not clever, we don't film it, so...
No, we do. We'll try and film it next time.
Sorry about that.
So you can see the menu and stuff.
Yeah, take our word for it, it was very nice. We had a nice dinner.
Really nice. And it was a lovely day, wasn't it? We had a lovely walk round and looking around the locks and stuff. So we had a really nice time.
thing is, in the Windlass, in that cafe there, and you see that on the Stourport Basin video. Thing is, they've got indoors and outdoors. So if you've absolutely been balled in the sun all day, then it's nice to sit inside. But they've got a nice little garden area outside as well, so you can get a bit of sunshine. Reasonable cost, go grumble, food is good. Yeah. And it's quite nice looking around the basins at Stourport, to be fair. Especially if you've not been before.
It was a lovely sunny day, wasn't it? Yeah. It was nice to have a walk round.
It is an easy way onto the 7-8. You can get onto the 7 there and go down to Worcester. Which is a nice little run. Yeah. Then you can go a bit further down, and you can go down to Tewkesbury where we did that and got on the Avon, so that's nice. You can do most things out of there, so that's good. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give us a big fat thumbs up. Yeah. Okay, that just helps us along and helps other people as well, really, because the more thumbs up you give it, the more YouTube will show it to other folks that might want to see something like this. So that's a good thing. And if you could subscribe, and if you hit the bell, then that's great, because YouTube will notify you every time we upload a video. Yeah. And like I say, we're gonna do 2 a week, and they'll be up on a Monday and a Thursday. So look out for them, listen out for your bell, and we'll see you in the next video. Yeah. Okay.
Goodbye.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.